NGB is always here to help.
Thank you, NGB.
No, thank you.
What would we do without NGB?
They're always so helpful.
Thanks, NGB! Thanks, NGB.
Always here to help.
Wow, thanks, NGB.
Always happy to help. I'm no hero. I'm just doing my job.
Let's hear it for NGB, huh?
Wake up.
Hey, Jim.
We have customers to take care of. Welcome to NGB. How can we help you?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to MHS Sports and MHTV. I'm Chris Connolly, along with Jess Burton, and today we're at Seaside Park as the Magicians baseball team takes on the Swampscott Big Blue. I'd like to thank the National Grand Bank for being our community partner and bringing you MHS Sports and MHTV, and stay tuned to the end of the game for the Marblehead Sports Shop Player of the Game. So a rivalry matchup today, Jess, and two teams are evenly matched. It seems Swamp's got a little bit better record, but Swampscott also won the first time these two teams matched up this year.
Yeah, the 7-1 win for the Big Blue on their home turf. Big crowd here today for the Magicians to hopefully back them in what would be a big win for them. They obviously a rivalry, revenge game spot, and Swampscott has won 7 straight coming into the game, so it would be a nice time to snap that.
And they won earlier this year between these two teams, as you mentioned. On the mound for Marblehead is Madden Lyons. At the plate for Swampscott is Connor Chiarello, center fielder. And Lyons delivers, and I think that's his third pitch, so no sign, so it's a ball. Kind of a cool day here, as it sometimes happens at this time of year. We get cool days, sometimes we get warm days, but it's kind of cool today. Inside, and a ball.
I thought it was going to be a sunny day. Weather's fluctuated a little bit today, going back and forth. A little hot this morning, cloud cover now, but still a nice day to be out here.
It's a good day for baseball.
We've had colder ones.
That's right, we certainly have. Pitch called a strike on the outside corner. I don't see any sign from the home plate umpire, which is, oh, he did that time, but it was right in front of him, so we couldn't see it. That's a ball 4. So first batter for Swampscott is earns a walk. He's on first, and it comes Mike Collins, the catcher, number 9.
Chiarello, a good at bat there, getting on early. First batter walks in any inning. Usually come around to bite the team that's in the field. We'll see if the Magicians can get out of this one. Chiarello's a heck of an athlete. We've seen him in basketball and football. It's his senior year and his final season wearing Swampscott across his chest, but he's been a pleasure to watch in all 3, despite it being from our crosstown rival team.
Not a big guy, but he looks like an athlete, doesn't he? He just looks like a guy that can play the game.
Walks have hurt the Magicians this year. Errors have hurt the Magicians this year, so they need to play a clean game today if they want to win it.
Machado's at third, Leventhal at short, Harwood at second, and Adams at first for Marblehead. pitcher is Madden Lyons, and E.J. Wyman is behind the plate. Wales, Coyne, and Downey left to right in the outfield. Likens and Wilbur are the umpires. Wilbur, I believe, is behind the plate. Here's the throw over to first, a little bit late. Back quickly is Chiarello. Quick over to first. Close. They're really concerned with that lead runner. That's the point that you made earlier.
Well, Chiarello's got really good speed, but let's throw it to the plate here.
Yeah. This one's hit in the air.
Gonna be a tough play.
And it drops between the shortstop and the center fielder, and it advances runners at first and third. So Chiarello moves on to third. Go ahead.
Perfectly executed hit and run. I mean, with the 3 checkovers, we figured he was going to run. Takes off. And Collins puts it right over the shortstop, Leventhal's head.
Perfect placement. Caden Ross, the shortstop, on with runners at the corners and nobody out in the top of the first. Pinch runner.
Paul Calcimito is running at first. That doesn't mean he'll stay in. He's just
No. That's the thing. That's
gonna run.
That's a nice part about high school sports, is high school baseball anyway. You can substitute without having the person that you're substituting for having to leave the game.
Yeah.
Gets more players on the field. Strike on the outside corners at about the knees.
And Collins, who's being run for, he's their catcher. Not many guys have that skill set in high school. You know, you only have 1 or 2 catchers on the roster, so you can't expect every pinch runner to come in to go in and catch, especially in the first inning, before you even get a chance to catch.
Carved foul down the right field line and out of play. Caden Ross, as mentioned, the shortstop at the plate. Madden Lyons looks at the corners. First inning jam for Marblehead. Nobody out. Runners at first and third. And the number 3 batter at the plate.
I think right now, anything on the ground, focus on turning 2, ignore the runner at third, let the run score. You got to get a couple outs here as quick as possible. It'll be tough to beat Chiarello home on something in the infield. Can't throw that away either.
No, I know. That's going to cost you a run if you throw it away. So youth baseball day here today.
Huh?
Youth baseball.
Yeah,
here.
can you tell?
Up a little high in the zone. This one's foul. After it is, and making the catch is Wyman. Nice play, the catcher. Stayed with the ball, kept it in his eyes, holds the runners at first and third, and 1 down as Ross pop fly to the catcher for the first out. Now it's Dylan DiFilippo.
That's a big out
Really?
for the Magicians, because now they can get out of the inning without surrendering a run if something hit on the ground.
6-4-3 would be a nice thing to look at, or even better, 4-6-3. Strike.
And as they are in double play depth, there's a lot of room between short and third and second and first.
DiFilippo, the first baseman for Swampscott, stands in from the left side. A little bit low and a little bit away, although it was pretty close to the one that he called a strike on.
That was close. Looked a little outside.
Yeah.
Lyons has been good this year. He's just had some tough luck with the defense behind him committing errors, and it's ended up in a couple losses for him and the team in whole.
Here goes the throw down to third, and the ball gets away, and the runner doesn't go. Good decision made by Chiarello not to go. He looked at it. It was rolling on the grass towards the shortstop.
He would have been
Dead
thrown
meat.
out, but it also hit him in the back of the head.
It did hit him.
Again, if you're going to make those decisions as Wyman or if you're going to throw over to first with a runner on third, you better be sure it's a good throw. And that one wasn't. I think they lucked out by it hitting him in the helmet. As that gets by him, that's a run. Lions wanted that one.
Having a tough time getting it down the middle, getting it on the plate. Throwing a lot of pitches here in the first inning with just one out, still 2 on. Here goes the runner to second. Here comes the throw down there, and he threw it to the spot, and the shortstop never actually got to the spot.
That's always the risk in high school baseball. And Wyman does have a good arm, but again, it's got to be a better throw than that. I mean, he bounced it off of Leventhal's knee. Luckily, Leventhal's all right as well. But I feel like you can sacrifice that stolen base. It's early in the game. Now it runs across.
Right in the hole. Runner coming around third, holds up. Throw comes in to Wyman on the knee at the foul line near the plate, and it stops the first runner, which is Collins at third.
Feel Adams a little indecisive over at first, whether he should go for that or not.
So Collins at third, DiFilippo at first, and at the plate is Chase Gruthius, the pitcher. And still 1 down. 1 down.
I think that was the first baseman's ball all the way. Took a step that way, then went to first, and then ended up being cutoff man, but a lot of indecisiveness over there.
Strike called. At first I thought that was outside, but then I looked, the batter was standing back from the middle of the batter's box slightly, and then I saw the plate, and it was actually a pretty good pitch. Again, runners at the corners, 1 out, 1 in. Top of the first. Madden Lyons delivers, caught the corner. Wyman edges out slightly towards the left-handed batter's box. Strike 3. Called out on strikes. So
it's a bit of a gift there. That looked really low.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It did look low, but Isaiah Barris, the designated hitter, he's a little bit closer to the plate than Gruthius was. Same location though. He's calling that high and away. It's not too high. It's not like at the shoulders, but it's right around the letters, and I think it's a legitimate strike.
That looked better than the one they just called him out on.
It's hard. I know you've done some umpiring. I've done very, very little of it. Not in baseball, but I did some basketball, and after the first game, I said, I'm not doing this anymore. It is a tough job. Throw over to first, not in time, and back is DiFilippo.
I think implementing the amount of times you can throw over to first might be a good idea for the rules committee.
You think? What do you think would be a fair number of times? You mean per runner, or
per batter?
Per batter. Yeah.
2.
Would that give this one's high in the air and over the grandstand behind us? Would that give the advantage to the offense, or?
Yeah, it'd definitely give the advantage to the runner, but you got to pick your spots as a pitcher. I mean, they do it in the major leagues now. I hate comparing, this level to the major leagues, but that has sped up the game. It makes the pitcher be more precise and focus on the task at hand, which is the batter. But they strike 3 called there, and the runner was off.
Yes, 2 down, 2 called out by strikes, the last 2. So at the end of a half an inning, it's Swampscott 1, Marblehead coming to the plate. And welcome back. Bottom of the first, Harwood comes to the plate. Ethan Harwood, the second baseman. And on the mound for Swampscott is Grothius with Collins behind the plate. Harwood is the second baseman. Strike called. Shortstop is on the grass in the outfield. Now he steps off of it. Over by the pickleball courts. It went into the pickleball court and the crowd over here went, ooh. Hope it didn't hit anybody.
Yeah, gotta be careful over there.
Grothius delivers. This one hitting foul territory again, not quite as far as the pickleball courts. Grothius delivers. Harwood called. 1 down, and it's Gray Leventhal, the shortstop.
Good velocity from Grothius. Throws harder than Lions.
Harwood swings at the first offering and carved that one foul. For Swampscott, Aiden Brown's at third. Caden Ross is the shortstop. Luke Tardif is at second base. Dylan DiFilippo at first. And it's Tim Cuttle, Connor Chirello, and Jamison Ford left to right in the outfield for the Big Blue. Chase Grothius delivers, and Leventhal holds up on that, takes the ball.
Leventhal's had a really nice year. He's just a junior. Bright future for next year.
That's hit on a line to left, but right at the left fielder, who roams over a little bit to his right and makes the catch. 2 down. And it's Owen Coyne, the center fielder, number 8. Number 3 in the batting order, that's significant. 3, 4, and 5 are usually your best power guys. Strike called, low and away.
Coyne's a big guy. He's like 6'5".
Yeah.
Long range out in center field. Hasn't pitched as much as he did last year. He was one of the best pitchers on the team last year. Not as seen as many innings this year.
This one's hit and one hop to the shortstop. Couple of steps, fires across, makes the play, and 1, 2, 3 goes Marblehead. At the end of 1, no score. Yes, it's 1-0 Swampscott, excuse me. Top of the second inning, Jamison Ford comes to the plate for Swampscott. Big Blue leading it 1-0. Madden Lions on the mound for Marblehead. Looking down at E.J. Wyman behind the plate. Ford holds off and gets called up. Strike 1. Those pitches so far have been pretty consistently called strikes.
Yeah, they have.
At the knees and a little bit away, and this one gets away from Wyman. 1-1. That's, consistency, they always say, is the best part of being an umpire, if you can be consistent.
Yeah, he rung up Grothius on a pitch real similar to that first one.
Someone fouled away down the right field line over by the basketball court. Basketball player hears ball and puts the basketball on top of his head. Protect himself. Didn't come close to him, I don't think, but he heard people yelling ball. That means it's coming at you. So, 1 ball, 2 strikes, and swing and a miss. Down goes Jamison Ford swinging strikeout. Third strikeout for Madden Lions, and it's Luke Tardif, the second baseman.
Third straight strikeout for Lions. Find a bit of a groove.
That's just
Struggled with the first few batters, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe he's warming. That was at the top side of a. He's calling right around the letters.
Yeah, maybe a little high, but
Hittable.
didn't miss by much.
No.
Get my words together here.
Tardif is the second baseman. Hit just past the second baseman's outstretched arm as he came to his left. Gets a runner on. Aiden Brown comes to the plate for Swampscott, number 16. He's the third baseman. 1 on, 1 out. Swampscott leads it by 1.
Solid swing by Tardif on that last one. A little late on it, but slicing away from the second baseman. Harwood didn't have a chance at it.
It was hard to tell whether he was going to be able to catch up to it or not at first. But then it was pretty obvious that he was not going to catch up to that ball. It was just hit in a spot that he just couldn't get to. Lions delivers in the dirt. Nice save by Wyman. Gets a glove on it. Sounds like a jailbreak going on here. There goes the throw. No, the runner goes, no throw. Is he calling interference?
Looks like it.
They're going to have to. Yeah, the runner's walking slowly back to first base, and the home plate umpire was talking to the batter and pointing at him, and now he's talking to the coach. And it sounds like he interfered. I didn't see it, but it sounded like that's what the call's going to be. And fellow umpire Skip Likens comes walking in to talk to Dave Wilbur. I think his last name's Wilbur. So the runner is back to first.
And the
batter's out.
Yep.
We'll call it interference, right? And it's, oh, right, this is the interference. Oh, this is the guy, Aiden Brown.
Yeah, and their 10th guy doesn't hit. Back to the top of the order.
Chirello. Up and in, ball 1. Chirello walked and scored the only run of the game so far. There goes the runner.
There's no reason to throw that.
Wyman had trouble getting it out of the glove and then threw it low and away to the shortstop or the second baseman. Brown is back to No, that's Brown is back to second. Strike called on Girello. So we have a runner at second. One out.
No, it's 2 down.
2 down? Oh, yeah, you're right. This guy, and then this was interference.
Second drawn walk by Chiarello.
Yep. Now it's Mike Collins, the catcher. So Brown is strike called against Collins. Is Tardif is at second.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Chiarello at first.
Yeah. 2 down. It was Brown who was called for the interference there. Hit in the air. Left fielder coming in. He's got his arms spread out, and he's got the ball in his hand. And that's the 3rd out. So no run scored through 1.5. It's Swampscott 1 and Marblehead nothing. And the bottom of the 2nd inning, Tim Wales comes to the plate for Marblehead. The Big Blue has a 1-0 lead. As Gruthius is on the mound. That was outside, ball 1. Wales is the left fielder. Good little jump on that ball as it got close to the plate from Gruthius.
Wow.
Wales didn't catch up to that one.
Got a piece, but yeah, he's throwing hard.
Fastballs are up, though. That one's down. But those are the ones that somebody can really get a groove on if they catch up to it. Outfield straight away. Infield deep. So it's hit foul territory over by the kids, by the basketball park, or basketball court, I mean.
And they should put a screen up there between the 2 light posts.
Yeah, there's a couple of adults over there that aren't well, older kids, let's put it that way, and a lot of little kids. And that's a walk. Wales hits the base on balls, and first base runner for Marblehead, Machado, 3rd baseman, James Machado.
Wales has good speed at first. Expect him to try to steal.
Two-and-a-half-step lead off of first is Wales. Wales stretches it out on the pitch. This one's fouled right back against the screen.
Tim, little brother of Colt, was quarterback last year for Magicians.
Yeah.
Colt was a good baseball player, too. Good athletic family.
I always wondered what happened, with athletic families. Talk about the Mannings. There was Peyton, and then there was Eli. And what about Cooper? He didn't play at all.
No.
Maybe he saw the pain his older brothers had to go through.
And he's the worst of the 3 when it comes to broadcasting, too.
I don't think I've ever heard him broadcast anything. Strike called.
You never forget about their dad and their and Peyton's son too.
1 on, 1 down, and it's Sawyer Adams, the first baseman, comes to the plate. His first look at Gruthius today. Although I did like it when Eli did the Chad Phillips thing. Did you ever see that where he pretended he was wearing a fake nose and then really long hair and he was trying out for some team and he was supposed to be a walk-on?
Oh, yeah, one of those skits.
That actually, I thought that the first time I've seen it a couple times.
He's pretty funny.
Yeah. Swing and a miss. Chase Gruthius, Swampscott pitcher. Really throwing some fire right now. Batter asks for time. Adams 1 on, 1 out. At the plate, swings and misses. Strike 3.
They're definitely having trouble catching up to it.
Third strikeout for Gruthius. And the batter for Marblehead is Andrew Delacamera, designated hitter.
Swampscott's probably the hottest team in the NEC right now. Again, winners of 7 straight coming into this game. Started the season 3-3. Only conference loss to Gloucester, who Marblehead played in their last game, lost 7-3 to the Fishermen. Then they lost 10-3 to them about a week ago as well. So Gloucester 3-0 against these two teams. Don't really usually expect Gloucester to be heavyweight when it comes to baseball, but I feel like they've transitioned over the last few years from normally being that in football to baseball being a really popular sport in the town, and they've got really good talent up there.
Yeah, I remember when Gloucester was always a tough game in football.
Oh yeah, it's definitely around my time for sure when I was at MHS, but
Yep.
really hasn't been that way the last few years.
No,
But also
yeah,
Marblehead's been so good at football over the last decade or so that it's tough for any of the conference teams to keep up.
Delacamera, the designated hitter, has a runner at first, but 2 down. Goes down swinging. 3 straight strikeouts here after a base on balls to Wales. The next 3 go down swinging. We'd like to thank the National Grand Bank for being our community partner in bringing you MHS Sports on MHTV. We'll be back after this. Top of the 3rd inning. Caden Ross fouled out to the catcher his first time at bat. Swampscott holds a 1-0 lead. Swinging on the first pitch, and that's a base hit into left field. Just out of the shortstop's reach, and it bounces in front of the left fielder. So Ross on the first pitch gets a single. And it's Dylan DiFilippo. First baseman for Swampscott. Gets away from the first baseman for Marblehead, that's Adams, and bounces a foot or 2 away. After DiFilippo, or if we get a moment, Jess, we could talk about what we were just talking about during the break. I mean, the last time these two teams played, and it was a 7-1.
Yeah, so it was 7-1 final, but a controversial play.
Took some runs away from Marblehead.
Yeah, it took runs away from Marblehead. I can't remember if it was a solo home run or if it was multiple run home run for Tim Wales. But when Wales came around to home plate. The umpire said he stepped over home plate.
Hit on the ground, third baseman up with it, looks at second, but then goes across the diamond to first and gets the runner. So that's an out. Go ahead.
And the team was waiting to congratulate Tim, and one of his teammates immediately pushed him back in celebration and excitement, and Tim backpedaled onto home plate, but the umpire ruled him out for not stepping on home and stepping over home. So they took the home run and whatever runs, if it was just one or more, off the board.
It just doesn't seem right.
It doesn't. I guess it doesn't count if you get pushed back onto
I'd never
home.
heard of that. It's always something you'd never heard of, and I had never
Right.
heard of that one before.
But it also looked on the video, it was like sort of tough to see because it was from an angle like on Gamecast or a GoPro up high. Don't know how Swampscott does it. But it kind of looked like he might have clipped home or stepped on it, but the umpire was standing right there and ended up calling him out. And I don't know if it would have made a big difference in the game. Swampscott, I think, was already up by a few runs then, and even if it was a 2-run home run, maybe it ends 7-3, but it's still not a home run on the books, which it should have been for Tim.
That's crazy. Gruthius hits it in the air. Center fielder looking at it, gets it. The runner tags and goes to third. No throw. Well, they get it in, but it was the wise choice not to throw. So the fly out to right for Gruthius. But the run scores, or the run gets down. The runner gets to third. So it's 2 down, a runner at third, and the batter is Isaiah Bears, designated hitter. He's called out on strikes his first time at the plate.
Yeah, chance for Bears to put the second run on the board. He's got to have a better at bat than he did in the first one.
Caden Ross at third is 5 feet into the grass outside the line.
Yeah, he is.
That's unusual and dangerous, possibly. Timeout taken.
I'm surprised you can go that far off the base path.
I'm surprised that he's doing.
He looks like the third base coach.
He's right in front of his third base coach. He's almost closer to the third base coach than he is to. It's popped to the second baseman for the third out, and Barnes pop fly, not even a fly, almost a pop line drive to the second baseman. That's a runner left at third, but no runs scored through 2.5. It's Swampscott with a 1-run lead. And welcome back. Bottom of the third inning, 1-0 Swampscott. Marblehead coming to the plate. E.J. Wyman, Aiden Downey, and Ethan Harwood. First 3 batters for Marblehead. 8, 9, and 1. Story so far has been Chase Gruthius. He's just been masterful so far. For Swampscott, he's on the mound. He's mixing up the speed and the inside-out stuff, and sometimes he'll just throw a burner. That one was a strike. Not particularly fast on that one, but he's thrown some really hot stuff.
Yeah, and when you're having trouble catching up to the fastball and then he comes back with something off speed, you're gearing up for the heater, and then
your eyes go haywire.
Yeah, you're late on everything.
Hyman goes golfing.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Now batting for Marblehead, number 13.
1, 2, 3, 4. 5th strikeout. Downey now comes to the plate. Aiden Downey's the left fielder. So Gruthius has 5 so far, and we're in the third inning.
So the Magicians are 8-7, so they need 2 more wins to guarantee their spot in the postseason. They'd love to hit that 10 mark.
And 3 games on the schedule, counting this one?
4 more. No, well, including this one, 5. We have Beverly here on Wednesday, and then Danvers here on Thursday of this week. Then next week to finish up at Winthrop and at Manchester Essex. Well, we lost to Swampscott earlier in the year, lost to Beverly.
And
They beat Beverly 8-6. That was a really tough game and a late win for the Magicians up there, if I remember correctly.
And I think they lost to Manchester Essex.
They did 1-0 in the second game of the season.
But baseball is it's not like in football. If one team runs over the other team, you kind of expect they might do it again.
No, it's not.
But baseball, it can be all one way, one game, and all the other way the next time.
And they also beat Danvers, went into extras, and that was a 12-inning game. They won 10-9.
That's a no-dinner game.
Really. And they should beat Winthrop. They haven't played Winthrop yet this year. It's the only team of these final 5 games, including today's, that they haven't seen yet. Swampscott has Winthrop next.
Now batting from Marblehead, number 11, the pitcher, Madden Lyon.
I don't know what Gloucester's record is. We talked about them being 3-0 against these 2 teams, but Swampscott and Marblehead are on different sides of this NEC.
Mm-hmm.
And last I checked, even before their loss to Gloucester at 8-3 in the NEC, the Magicians were first on their side, and Swampscott is 8-1 in conference. That 1 loss to Gloucester. So unless Gloucester's 9-0, Swampscott's in first place too, I would assume, on their side.
Well, they've got some fans out in deep left field, and they're being asked to move away. The home plate umpire came walking out from behind the plate and waved at them and said, please.
Yeah, you'd be surprised that people can actually hit it out there. You don't want to sit there. That's why we have the benches out in center field.
Exactly. It happens. So that was the 5th straight strikeout for Gruthius, and now it's Ethan Harwood. Up and away. Something to look at. Then he'll come down at the knees at his top speed. Tip. 1-1. Gruthius has had 5 straight strikeouts. So this one gets away, but nobody's on base. So Collins just looks at it, hits off the bottom of the grandstand, and gets a new baseball, and they're back to business.
Magicians just want to get a hit at this point after those 5 straight Ks. Now they're swinging at stuff out of the zone. That's 6 straight.
Yep, second one for Harwood. At least he was swinging on that one, though. So 1, 2, 3 go the Magicians in the top of the bottom of the 3rd inning. We'd like to remind you that MHTV is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. If you're enjoying this production of MHS Sports on MHTV, please consider making a donation by visiting our website, marbleheadtv.org, and clicking on the donate button. Take a little break. We'll be right back.
NGB is always here to help.
Thank you, NGB.
No, thank you.
What would we do without NGB?
They're always so helpful.
Thanks, NGB. Thanks, NGB.
Always here to help.
Oh, thanks, NGB.
Always happy to help. I'm no hero. I'm just doing my job.
Let's hear it for NGB, huh?
Wake up.
Hey, Jim.
We have customers to take care of. Welcome to NGB. How can we help you?
And the top of the fourth is upon us. Jamison Ford, number 3, the right fielder for Swampscott, comes to the plate. He struck out swinging his first time at bat back in the second. And Madden Lyons continues on the mound for Marblehead. Carved foul behind the grandstand. And not quite to the pickleball court. We don't want any pickleball athletes being rushed out on a stretcher.
Just over there trying to take it easy.
They're just trying to have a little game of pickleball, and what happens? Boom, from the sky.
It's supposed to be a low injury sport.
They didn't count for being 20 yards from the baseball
They
diamond.
could also put a net on top of that court.
They could, yeah. This one's struck down the left field line, but he got out in front of it and pulled it foul. Off speed, looked like it fooled him a little bit. They asked for a field opinion from Likens, Skip Likens down the first base line. He said, no swing. Lyons delivers outside the strike zone, and he fooled him. Ford goes down the second time swinging in this game. One down in the top of the fourth. It's Luke Tardif. Singled.
That was definitely a swing Ford want to have back. That was not even close to the plate.
No, and he didn't swing hard at it either. He just kind of went fishing. One down, nobody on. Top of the fourth inning. Game is moving along with all those strikeouts that we've had. 6 straight on the Marblehead side. And only 1 run so far in this ball game. Strike at the knees on the outside. Lyons winds and delivers, and this one's hit sharply into center field, bounces on one hop in front of the center fielder, and it's thrown in by Owen Coyne. A single for Tardif.
Well, perfectly timed this time around for Tardif, as the last one, that just a tail laid on it,
Yeah.
slicer past the second baseman. This one right over second base, right down the middle.
As you say, he really timed it well, the batter that is, Tardif. This is Aiden Brown, third baseman.
Brown called out on interference.
Yes, that was an unusual one. I can't remember if I've seen one like that.
No, and
I've seen it on television. I haven't seen one in person.
Yeah, I missed it when it happened. Didn't realize it until the umpire pointed at him.
Yeah, well, you knew something was up because things weren't going the way they normally do after a play.
And Lyons immediately pointed
Yeah.
at home.
One on, one out. 1-0 lead. Swampscott up high by the eyes and a ball. Not at the head, but it was eye level, let's say. Swing gets away from the catcher. The runner scoots down to second. Pass ball, I'd say. What about you, Jess? Would you say pass ball or a wild pitch?
Pass ball.
Good. Tardif is at second. 1 out, 1 on. Down low, ball 4.
I
Doesn't
feel like
really
we've
make-
seen that called a strike.
Number 1 corner, Trujillo.
Giardi's going to go out and talk to Lyons.
So runners at first and second, 1 out. And Mike Giardi strolls out to the mound, wants to talk to Lyons a little bit. Going to take the ball from him? I can't see. No, it doesn't look like it. Wants to settle him down a little bit. He's had some pretty good stuff, as they say, so far. But this last couple batters, it seemed to have evaporated a little bit.
Yeah, well, I mean, for a pitching staff and a team in general that has had a lot of trouble in the field this year, again, pitching with walks, fielding with errors, it's a 1-0 game. They got out of a jam in the first, haven't really been in a jam again until this moment here. 2 on, 1 out, but you got to hope you can trust your defense if you're Lyons and if you're Giardi, that if it's put in play on the ground, you're able to make a play, force it all 3 bags. There's opportunity out there to get out of this inning again unscathed, go back to the bench and hit, still down just a run.
So that brings up Connor Chiarello, and he has walked and scored the only run of the ball game. He's in close to the plate, not super close. He's still in the box, obviously. Gets away from the catcher in the dirt. Runners advance, second and third.
It's like the
That
only
was a
thing
wild pitch.
you didn't want to happen there. I mean, first pitch too, another pass ball. And it looks like Wyman's trying to backhand those instead of sliding his body over and blocking it completely.
Keeping it in front of him. I don't know. I think I would blame the pitcher for that one. So I would say wild pitch, but I don't know. Technically, I'm not sure I know the difference. This one's popped in the air and off the top of the grandstand. Foul ball. At the plate, looking to score that time was Tardif. Came down the line. The batter here is Chiarello. He has walked twice so far. Throw down to third
Oh, my
is
goodness.
way over the head. Wyman's going to let a run in, maybe a second one. He's telling them to stay. They don't press it, and that's probably a good decision by their coach. But the error on the catcher on the throw
Just
scores
why?
him. Yeah.
I said it in the first inning when he did it. It has to be perfect. His third baseman's not even close to the bag.
That's a tough throw, too.
Throw tailing up and away from him.
And you might have the batter in your line of sight. It's just a very difficult throw to make.
I mean, you got to be on the same page as your third baseman that you're going to be close enough to the bag to catch it and apply a tag in time. There's no chance there. Bad decision by Wyman. Gone from first and second to a run in and a runner on third in just a few pitches. I doubt that was the plan that Giardi laid out when he went out there to talk to him. Luckily, he rings him up looking. And you still might get out of this with just giving up 1 run, but a run that should never have scored.
Collins at the plate. Strike called. On the ground, shortstop.
Gotta make
picks
the
it up,
play.
makes the throw, and gets him. So 1 run scores at through 3.5. It's Swampscott 2, Marblehead nothing. And welcome back, bottom of the 4th. Great Leventhal. Flight out to left, his first time at the plate. Gruthius remains on the mound. He's been hard to hit. In fact, Marblehead has been struck out 6 straight times coming up to this at-bat. Oof. In tight on Leventhal, and he gets out of the way.
I mean, they're being no hit so far today. The only base runner was a walk. Leventhal has put the best bat on the ball for the Magicians, driving that pitch out to left.
Strike called. I thought it was bad luck to talk about that.
If we were Swampscott fans.
So a base on balls for Leventhal.
Marblehead, number 8, center fielder.
Breaks the strikeout streak at 6. Owen Coyne, center fielder, comes to the plate. Coyne grounded out short to first, his first time at the plate. Gruthius looks, a bunt is put down perfectly down the first baseline, and no, he's safe at first. It was in the glove, but when he went for the tag, it bounced out.
Wow.
That was
Absolutely perfect bunt.
Yeah, it was just where he wanted to put it. That's so rare. It's very difficult to do that. He put it deep down the line towards first. Everyone was running toward the ball. The runner, the catcher, and the pitcher were all running for it. The first baseman was coming in at it, too.
Yeah, and this is not thin grass either. I mean, that had some speed on it, a lot due to how fast Gruthius is throwing. But great bunt for Coyne. Not sure if he intended to put it down the line like that. But
He did it.
He's got great speed, too. So
Another bunt try.
hey, base runners any way you can get them right now. That's what you need.
What has Mike Giardi seen that we...
Walk and bunt single.
Yeah. And then the next batter comes up and squares
You said
the
not
bunt
to
as well.
mention no-hitter. Two runners on and a hit.
Wales
Broke
at
it
the
up.
plate. He pops it foul. Catcher goes the wrong way at first and then has no chance, so it's a foul ball. The bunt landed about where going toward the Marblehead bench, but not really that close to it. About where the grass ends in front of the bench near the grandstand.
And also, some credit to Gruthius on how well he's pitching, recognized by the Marblehead coaching staff when you have 2 of your best hitters in the lineup laying down bunts.
Throw down to second base, but backsliding is Leventhal.
Strong throw.
We'll see if this rattles Swampscott at all. See how good they really are. They seem like a very solid team. But Marblehead's pulling out the stops, trying different things.
Tim's going to swing away here, you'd think.
You would, yeah. And he is outside.
You could really put some pressure on him. No outs if you load him.
Wales reached on a walk in the second inning when he led off the second inning from the bottom of the second for Marblehead. Gruthius checks the runner and then comes to the plate. Swing and a miss. He put some speed on that one. It's really tough.
Now batting for Marblehead, number 17, the third baseman, James Machado.
James Machado is coming to the plate. He was called out on strikes in the second inning. So 1 down, runners at first and second.
Wales really upset going back to the bench. Not sure if he's upset with himself from the strikeout or if he was asked to bunt with 2 on and nobody out when he knows how good a hitter he is.
Yeah.
We already mentioned he homered, not sure if it was off Gruthius, but homered against Swampscott, the one that was taken away in the first matchup.
Hit on the ground to the second baseman. Scoops it up, goes to second for 1, and over to first.
Wow.
Double play. He looked like he was off the bag at second.
I think he kicked it. But what a way to get out of the inning for Swampscott.
Yeah, wow.
That threat ended very quickly.
4-6-3. At the end of 4, it's 2-0, Swampscott. We'd like to thank the National Grand Bank for being our community partner in bringing you MHS Sports and MHTV. Take a break and be right back. And welcome back. Top of the 5th inning. It'll be Caden Ross coming to the plate, the shortstop. One for two for Ross. A single in the 3rd. Madden Lions. Caden Ross swings and lifts it towards right field. And making the play out there in right field was Aiden Downey for Marblehead. Nice play.
Number 14, the first baseman, Dylan Ippolito.
Good start for Lions on the inning. Getting the first guy.
DiFilippo and Grothius to follow. Both of them are 0 for 2.
It's a big inning for Lions. I'm not sure they'll go back to him in the 6th. Pitch count and such.
First pitch swinging was low and it's a little bit behind it and fouled it away off behind the Marblehead bench. Dylan
They used to
DiFilippo.
throw, if you're warming up, you just throw on the side, but I think they'd be throwing in the bullpen behind us.
Yeah.
Obviously, we can't see that, so. But you got to keep the lead contained here at 2-0 also. That's a good pitch.
Yeah, nipped it on the corner.
Framed well by Wyman, too. Not even sure he needed to frame it. That was really nice. Painted the black.
2 down.
Big one.
Chase Grothius comes to the plate. His pitching pretty much has been the story of the game so far.
Oh, yeah, those 6 straight strikeouts. And 7 total.
He's been dominant. He swings on the first one and hits it over by the basketball court, I think. I couldn't really see it.
Does he have 8 total now? Gruthius on the other side? Last inning, just the 1, right? Yeah, so 8 total.
Yeah, 6. Yes, 8 total.
1 hit, 2 walks. And they hit the bunt by Coyne.
And he hasn't thrown a ton of pitches. I mean,
no, especially in, I think it was that, well, the first inning, I think he only threw about 10 pitches. And then he didn't throw more than probably 12 in the second inning either with the 3 Ks.
Down in the dirt on the pitch, gets away from the catcher.
Because he's throwing strikes, obviously, with the strikeouts, but he's throwing strikes that the Magicians just can't hit.
Yep.
He's not really leaving the zone much. Accurate, very accurate.
And we're talking about Gruthius, who's on the mound for the other team, for Swampscott. And Gruthius hits it on the slow roller to the shortstop. Fires across. A nice play by Leventhal, I believe it was. Yeah, Gray Leventhal.
And that might get Lions to see another inning.
And welcome back. Top of the bottom of the 5th inning. Sawyer Adams, Andrew Delacamera, and E.J. Wyman due to bat. This is Adams at the plate. Swings on the first pitch, and it fouls off the bottom of the screen, the bottom of the backstop here. Adams is the first baseman. He struck out swinging his first time at the plate. Part of that string of 6 straight strikeouts. This one's hit in the air. Shortstop and center fielder. Center fielder calls him off and takes the catch. 1 down.
Now batting for Marblehead, number 14, the DH, Andrew Delacamera.
So Delacamera comes to the plate, designated hitter, struck out swinging in the second.
Good eye on that pitch. Just a bit outside.
Yep.
That low strike's been there all game.
Consistently called that way, too.
I always found if I was umpiring, where I would extend a little bit was just a little bit low. A lot of guys, especially little leaguers, have that uppercut swing anyway where they start low, so it's more hittable. They don't like to extend above the letters or too far, out or in. I feel like that's the way to go is low.
The camera with the golf style swing. Almost. It's really a uppercut swing on that particular pitch.
I feel like outside and high are the most obvious when it's a ball, and especially this level and as younger, maybe a little less common at this level, but it's so hard for little kids to get their hands around for inside pitches, especially a lot of them still really timid at the plate. Another strikeout.
Let's see, it's 6 straight, 7, 8, 9. Wyman at the plate. He was part of that 9 strikeouts previous to this at bat, back in the 3rd inning. Two to nothing, Swampscott. Or is it? Yeah, it's 2-0. Hit into.
That might drop. Oh, just foul.
Just how far up? Maybe less than a foot, maybe 6 inches or something.
And
it was close.
If it was fair, that would have been a double. It's sort of the type of hit they need right now.
Yeah.
Something right on the line, something that'll fall in a weird spot. Single's not going to do much for you.
And behind the
string
runner.
Anything together.
Yeah. If he had gotten past first, it would have been behind the runner.
Ooh.
Yeah, my initial sense was that that was way outside, but then when I looked how he held it there, I had a second thought. Base runner on a walk. Wyman works a walk and has a base runner with 2 outs. Aiden Downey comes to the plate. Pinch runner. Yes, number 5. Let's go to our score sheet.
Dylan Glass.
In the 5th. With 2 down. Aiden Downey at the plate. Swinging strike. 1 on, 2 down. Bottom of the 5th. Marblehead trails it. Oof. Marblehead trails it 2-0.
So Owen Coyne just came back to the bench with a teammate who had a catcher's mask, so he might be headed to the mound next inning. Thought that might be it for Lions, but he got out of that inning so quick. Considered leaving him in, but probably Coyne for the last 2.
Foul ball rolling harmlessly about 15 feet away from the batter toward the Swampscott bench on the right side. Guthius working with a runner on and 2 down. How creative.
Hmm?
How creative. Well, I think back to some of the stuff some of the cheers we had on the bus and stuff like that in high school. It was pretty dumb stuff, really. We thought it was cool.
And I would put that in the same category.
Yeah. Up high. There was one in particular that I really, even at that time, I recognized this is a little too dumb for me to participate in. It was singing on the way home from a victory of some sport. I don't know. We won because we won, because we won, because we won. I thought, well, that's pretty dumb.
Yeah. Talk about creative, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty dumb. There goes the runner, and the pitch is down low in the ball. So 2 men on now. Down he walks, and we have 2 down and runners at first and second. Back to the top of the order, Ethan Harwood.
All right, well, a chance here. Put something together.
He struck out twice, swinging and called. It was called out on strikes in the first inning and struck out swinging in the third. So Mike Collins has a little chat with Chase Gruthius on the mound. Harwood's had trouble with Gruthius.
Oh.
Hit
the bat?
Hit the bat. It's a strike.
I was going to say, if that hit him on the helmet, he's wearing that like a champ.
I know, really.
Wow. And it looked like it did, too.
The bat was right up there, and I couldn't.
The sound would have been a little different.
The only thing that showed me this, it was the sound and the way the batter reacted.
Definitely no reaction.
That's Ethan Harwood. Ethan Hardhead.
Ethan Hardhead.
If he
would
had
have been his new nickname.
Yeah.
Oh, we're lucky that didn't hit him in the head.
Oh, really?
Tough to stand back in there right after that, too.
Well, he didn't react to it like he didn't react at all to being hit, like you would expect someone who was hit in the head from a pitch, and then the sound of it as well made me realize. There goes the runners, and the no throw.
That's it. That's 3 outs, guys.
Third strikeout for Harwood. We're at the bottom of the 5th inning. It's still 2-0, and we'd like to remind you that MHTV is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. If you're enjoying this production of MHS Sports and MHTV, please consider making a donation by visiting our website, marbleheadtv.org, and clicking on the donate button. We'll be right back. And welcome back for the top of the 6th inning. 2-0 Swampscott, and they're bad in the top of the 6th. Isaiah Barnes, a designated hitter. He's 0 for 2, called out on strikes, and pop fly.
So Lyons is back out there, and he hits him.
He hits it. At least it wasn't in the head.
Yes.
So hit.
That's one of the guys you had the most success against, too. It stinks to hit him.
Yep. Hit by a pitch, and so Barnes is at first. Now it's Jamison Ford. He's 0 for 2, swinging strikeouts both times. Down low and away. Any action over there? Let's see it.
Well, I think Coyne did warm up, but he's out in center field, so.
Yeah. Madden Lyons stays on the mound. Runner takes a couple of steps and then stops. Strike called.
It's a good pitch. Would have been one probably want to try to lay down.
Well, that first bunt we saw earlier in the game was from Marblehead. That was a great bunt. Nice stop by Wyman. There goes the
No,
runner,
throw it.
and he has trouble picking it up after the first muff. And the runner makes it to second base. That's Barnes.
I know Giardi's yelling runner every time somebody's taking off for second, but that ball is on the grass. The guy's halfway to second. You're not going to throw him out.
No.
So why take the risk of throwing it into the outfield like you already have today, twice, one to second and one to third, and giving up an extra base?
High fly, center fielder underneath it. Runner tags, but
Definitely
doesn't
not gonna
go
test
anywhere. No. Nice catch out there in center field by Owen Coyne.
Too shallow and a great arm. So,
Yeah.
but again, had you thrown down to second and it gone into the outfield and that runner on third, they would have tested him. Coming home, I would assume.
Luke Tardif, the second baseman.
He's hit it hard twice
He
today.
had 2 singles and he scored a run. Strike at the knees.
Good pitch. That would have been tough for Tardif, right?
Tardif.
To turn on. Low and inside.
Lyons is having a good game, though. I mean, he's down 2-0, but he's just as I jinxed him. Runner on the wild pitch comes down to third, rounds the corner, goes back.
That's been the issue. The pass balls today have advanced runners at bad times.
Hit by this Isaiah Barnes, who's now at third, has been hit by a pitch, stole a base, and now a wild pitch. He's at third. And Luke Tardif with 1 out, runner at third. Swampscott looking to expand their lead, swing and a miss on a
Huge
ball.
cut.
Yeah. A little bit up and away. It might have been high in the zone on the outside corner. All right, he's late on the swing. Goes down swinging. 2 down. Runner still at third.
Number 16, the third baseman, Aiden Brown.
Number 6. Did he say 16? I thought he said
16.
15. Yeah, I thought he said 15. But it is 16, either way.
That's the 9 hitter. You got to get him.
In the dirt, nice stop by Wyman. Backhanding it over there.
With 2 down, this is the one. Keep this a 2-0 game. Get Brown here.
In the dirt, Wyman again blocks it so it doesn't go too far away from him. And doesn't give Tardif Bears a chance to advance. Brown at the plate. Comes the pitch, and it's in the dirt. Again,
goodness.
Wyman. Was it in the dirt or just
Yeah, it was
outside
in the
low?
dirt.
Yeah. One of the cameras here that's filming for somebody was blocking my view of whether it was actually in the dirt or not. But
It was a
nice
3-0
stop.
pitch here, yeah.
Strike.
Yeah, slow it down a little bit if you have to, like that pitch. Just be accurate with it. Again, try to trust that defense behind you. Everybody in good position to make a throw over to first. That's all you need. Here you go.
To the shortstop. Fields it cleanly. Couple of steps. Throws it
boy.
to first. Gets the out. And just like you drew it up, Jess.
Throw looked high coming out of his glove or out of his hand, but
It did look high, but
Yeah.
it ended up working. So through 5.5 innings, it's Swampscott 2, Marblehead nothing. Bottom of the 6th. 2-0 Swampscott. Leventhal at the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Hits the first pitch on the line, foul ball. Just outside the line.
I like Leventhal attacking the first pitch with Grutius being as consistent, as accurate as he is. Sometimes the first pitch you see is going to be the best one of the at-bat, or at least the most hittable. He hasn't started many guys off with a ball. Yep, he went. I think that's a good call by umpire Likens down there.
Yeah. Did seem to go.
Yeah. Oh, 2.
And
Oh, he rung him up. No check down.
I don't know about that one.
Leventhal doesn't like it.
I don't know if I like it either.
Thought maybe a touch outside, or at least maybe check down, but
Yeah.
because I don't think he went on that one. So that one would have had to be a
I
strike.
thought it was outside.
I thought it was outside, too.
So Coyne comes to the plate now, the center fielder. He is 1 for 2.
Yeah, strikeout number 10, I think.
Yes, strikeout number 10 for Gruthius.
And the only hit he's given up is that bunt.
Right, that's right. A one hit shutout so far. And he's got one down here in the 6th. Foul ball. I didn't see what happened to it. I think it went by. Just another injured pickleball player.
Yeah, he walked 2 last inning, right? Yeah, back-to-back walks.
Yep. Coyne looks like the kind of guy that can really wind up on his swing and just let loose.
Coyne.
Yeah. Did I say Coyne?
He's got great pop.
Yeah.
That's why I was so surprised when he bunted for the only hit of the game earlier. Not having any success against him, against Gruthius. So, I mean, you have your 3-4 hitters in the lineup bunting. It really shows some respect to the pitcher.
Yes. Yeah. Their
Now,
lack of success.
see
Now
if-
Wales comes to the plate. He's walked and struck out, swinging. One down, a runner at first. Marblehead needs some runs. It's late in the game. They've got one down here in the 6th. Swampscott holds a 2-0 lead. Gruthius is very, very much like a machine. He hasn't seemed to lose anything as the game's gone on. He doesn't seem to be like he's getting tired at all.
Velocity doesn't seem to have dipped at all.
No.
His location is not as sharp, maybe.
Yeah,
like with the
maybe,
2 walks
yeah.
last inning.
Yep.
A little more all over the zone, but he's still around the zone. He hasn't thrown maybe 1 pitch in the dirt today.
And he's got 9 strikeouts, so.
10, and the control's great.
10.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
Good hold by Tim.
Wales swings and misses.
Strikeout number 11. Wow.
Now batting for Marblehead, number 17, the third baseman, James Machado.
We're seeing a heck of a pitching performance today.
James Machado struck out and was part of a 4-6-3 double play.
Notice something that has changed over the years in high school pitching too is not a lot of guys have a full windup. Almost everybody just pitches from the stretch.
Why is that, do you think?
I think there's too much that goes on before you get your foot in the dirt with a full windup where the mechanics can falter. I mean, when I was in school and pitching and I know everybody had a different style of pitching. I think that's sort of like the analytics in the game. A lot of the batters look the same now. You don't have any weird batting stances like you had in the 90s and 2000s, even up to the majors. Everybody kind of looks the same, tries to keep their hands in the same spot. And I think with pitchers, less is more. So you just start in the stretch, leg kick, and deliver, instead of potentially putting the glove over your head or stepping back, stepping to the side. But whatever it is for Grutius, it's working.
Called out on strikes, 3 strikeouts this inning. And we're on to the bottom of the 6th inning, or no, the top of the 7th inning. And it's 2-0 Swampscott. And welcome back. Top of the 7th inning, 2-0 Swampscott. Connor Chirello, number 1 in the batting order, comes to the plate. He walked and scored on an error. And we have pitching change, and it's Owen Coyne comes from center field to the mound. And Madden Lyons, who had started the game, goes out to center field now. Everything else remains the same. As the leadoff batter in the Swampscott lineup, Chirello walks right here, gets on base, but he scored what is right now the winning run back in the 1st inning.
Yeah.
It's 2-0, and he reaches first here on a base on balls. He did that as well. This is the 3rd walk of the game. So what does he do?
He's going to steal.
No, he gets.
He gets on base.
That was a Moneyball reference. He gets on base. This one's hit in the air. Bounces in front of the left fielder. That's Wales. Downey, excuse me. So now we have 2 on. Nobody out. Yeah, I watched Moneyball when I was in LA this past weekend. Big conference on the mound, and my son has this 77-inch television screen. It's enormous. It's the best TV I've ever seen, and his favorite movie is Moneyball.
Paul Calzamito will run it first, as he did in the 1st inning for Collins. 77-inch TV. You're going to have a big wall for that, huh?
It's unbelievable. But, yeah, he knows it's like he's got a couple of movies, as most people do. They have a few movies that they know all the lines before they're said, and it becomes part of their vocabulary. Courtesy runner, where was he? Second base?
He's at first.
First base.
Yeah. Shirillo's at second.
Yeah. Stepping off the mound, stepping off the rubber and looking back at the runners. We have runners at first and second.
Swampscott looking for some insurance runs here before Marblehead gets their last at-bat.
Coyne's pitches up high, the throw down to second base, but the runner's gone to third and slides in safely. Runners at the corners. So Chirello is at third, and remaining at first is Collins. What's the pinch runner?
Calzamito is the last name of the runner at first.
And at the plate is Caden Ross.
Tough spot here for Coyne in relief. Now runners on the corners, no outs.
Here comes the pitch, hit high, left field, tracking it down at the line. He reaches up and makes the catch.
Great catch.
Runners tagged. It was Downey who made the big catch out there.
Man, that is
Up
so
the
hard
hills.
to do.
Absolutely. Keeping your eye on the ball, running uphill, making the catch, and only allowing 1 run to score. That was Chirello. The runner at first stays put.
That was about 4 feet from, maybe a little bit more
The
than that,
fence.
from the fence, from a home
Yeah.
run too. That was hit really, really well.
Powdered it. Aiden Downey, what a terrific catch he made. It may shift the focus of our player of the game consideration. Throw over to first, and not in time. Runner is back. 1 on, 1 out. Runner at first. 3-0 lead for Swampscott. Popped up, foul territory.
Got to get there. Got to
Third
get there.
baseman calling. He has it. Nice play by Machado.
I don't know where Calcimito was going. He was halfway to second. I mean, not sure why you're that far.
On a foul ball.
Yeah, he had to run back and slide into first. Machado didn't throw it. Probably could have, though.
The only things that could happen to you are bad.
Right.
So this is, who is this? This is Grothius.
Now batting for Swampscott, number 5, the pitcher Chase Rubin.
Grothius is 0 for 3, but he's had an outstanding game on the mound. Struck out. It was called out on strikes, flied to right and grounded out to short. But he's had an outstanding game on the mound. So it's a 3-0 lead right now for Swampscott. Hit in the air, into right field, picked up there and thrown in quickly. Runners at first and second. Wales made the play out in right. And now we have Grothius at first. Grothius, I think. So runners at first and second.
They're going to bring in a runner for the pitcher. It's going to be, looks like number 11. That's Ollie Riddle. I assume Grothius is coming back out to work the 7th.
Oh,
And he's hit him again.
Now batting for Swampscott, number 3.
Man, unlucky number 13, hitting back-to-back at-bats.
runners all the way around. Is it Semedo who's over at third?
Yeah, different pitchers too, yeah.
Yeah.
Both guys sting him.
Just a coincidence.
He's the designated hitter. 2 strikeouts and been hit by 2 pitches.
Jamison Ford at the plate.
I might ask for a new number and a new position.
0 for 3. 0 for 3 for Ford, the right fielder. So an insurance run for Swampscott.
Oh, great pitch. Blew that right by him.
Yeah.
They've got the 1 insurance run. Bases loaded. Got to keep it at that.
2 down.
Oh, no.
Hit in the air to left, deep left, up the hill. Not going to get it. It's past him. 2 runs have scored. Here comes the 3rd run. Throw to the shortstop. Throw to the plate is offline, and they clear the bases. And the batter remains at second. So a 3-run double.
Now batting for Swampscott, number 10, the second baseman Luke Carter.
I don't know if there were 2 strikes too. Could have been a strike away. You're out away from having a chance. Blown open by the Big Blue.
So now it's 6. No, it's 5. No, 6.
No,
That's
6.
6. It is 6.
Yeah, 4 runs now against Coyne here in the 7th.
High and a little bit inside.
Madden Lyons standing out in center field with his head down. I know he wanted to probably go out. I don't know where his pitch count was at, but tough to be pulled. I think he's been both. We considered him pitching a pretty good game, giving up just the 2 runs through the 6 innings. Little issue with control, but yeah, I know the pitch count rules are really tight with the MIAA and innings and everything that you can pitch in a week. Giardi talked to me a little bit about it before the season started, and with 2 more games this week on Wednesday and Thursday, you don't know if they want to.
They may want him for an inning or 2.
Keep Lyons.
Swing and a miss.
For maybe Thursday.
Isn't this pretty much what happened in their first outing against Swampscott? They held it close, and then it blew open near the end. A bobble at shortstop, quick fire across, but not in time. Safe at first. Runners advance. The runner advances to third, and safe at first.
And that's a play that Leventhal usually makes. Just fell out of his glove.
Now batting for Swampscott, number 16, the third baseman, Aiden Brown.
So they gather at the mound to talk things over.
Yeah, I don't recall completely about how the scoring went down in their first game. I remember just that home run that was taken off the board.
I think they had, it was close, and then Swampscott kind of had a 3 or 4 run inning late.
Yeah, that sort of rings a bell of how I might remember it as well.
So a quick conference, and everyone's back, running back to their positions.
I'm wondering if on Wednesday we'll be back here to cover that game too. We're going to see Yanzel Fuentes. He's sophomore, and he pitched really well a couple days ago against Peabody in the 6-0 shutout win for the Magicians. He's a lefty.
A sophomore, isn't he?
Yeah, it would be fun to see him go up against Beverly.
Runners at the corners.
Oh, throwing down. Oh, you had him if you caught it.
Still on base. Second and third. Ford got that steal.
That was the best throw that Wyman's made all day.
Coyne stepped off the rubber, and the runners, Tardif or Ford, got back on second base, fouled away and off the harmlessly behind the plate.
Magicians have just had trouble in the field all season long. Oh, I hit him. Goodness gracious.
So now the bases will be loaded as Brown gets hit by the pitch. As on first, Ford is at third, and Tardif is at second.
Bases reloaded here in the 7th for Chiarello. Back to the top of the order. They've hit around.
Yep. Leans away from that one. They're just trying to get out of this. It was a close game up until this 4-run 7th.
I mean, they were an out away.
Yeah.
The last time they were loaded. Maybe a strike away from going into the bottom half, just down 3-0. It's 6-0, and I mean, it's already broken open, but this would put him away. Even worse. Oh, that's deep.
Up the hill in center field and made the catch out there
Makes the catch.
to end the inning.
Well, we saw 2 great catches in the outfield, but unfortunately, they give up 4 runs, and they're in big trouble going to the bottom of the 7th.
And welcome back. We're up to the bottom of the 7th inning. Marblehead trails it by 6 runs. 6-0. And the batter is, who is it? It's Sawyer Adams. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fly out to center field. Swampscott really broken open there in the 7th inning, the top of the 7th inning. They batted, sent 10 men to the plate and scored 4 runs. A little bit high for Adams, first baseman. But this field provides some real difficult fielding conditions for the center fielder and the left fielder. Hit by the pitch. And on to first goes Adams. Number 7 for Marblehead comes to the plate. We'll see who that is. DePhillips, Bill DePhillips. Have a pitching change for Swampscott. That is the right fielder, isn't it? Jamison Ford. So Jamison Ford comes from right field to the mound. He's going to pitch here, try and get the last few outs. He needs 3. There's a runner at first base after being hit by a pitch. That's Sawyer Adams. And we're back after the pitching change. Got a pinch hitter there. It's Will DePhillips. Hits it. Where did
Will's not one of the everyday players, but he's having a nice season too.
Yeah.
You know, look at the box scores and make the stat graphics for Headliner News for the sports segment. He's been on there a few times. Usually put the top 3 or 4 hitters or top 3 hitters and the pitcher stats on there. So he's making it multiple times this year as not an everyday player, and he's making an impact.
So DePhillips is at the plate and a runner at first. Marblehead is trailing it by 6 runs.
Unfortunately, strikes out there.
And now, let's see, is it DeGlass? Number 9. No, E.J. Wyman. Dylan Glass it was, who was a pinch runner. Wyman is 0 for 1 with a walk.
That'll get
Into
through.
the hole, so that gives the runner a chance to round second, but it's fielded nicely out there in left field. I think it might be Grothius is out there.
Only the second hit of the game for the Magicians, right?
I think you're right. The bunt and this one. So Wyman gets the single.
Dylan Glass is running at first for Wyman.
He did earlier. Adams is at second. Glass, the pinch runner, at first. 1 out. Bottom of the 7th. Marblehead trailing it by 6. They've had a 4-6-3 play on Marblehead earlier in the game. Swampscott, that is. This one's fouled away and up behind the, oh man, a big bounce in the pickleball court. Bounced about 20 feet in the air, and then it gets thrown back. 2 on, 1 out.
Pretty sure that one landed in the kitchen, as they say for pickleball, right?
Yeah.
That's the area close to the net.
Nothing like good pickleball talk. Ford's pitch is called a strike.
Now batting for Marblehead, number 25, the second baseman, Harwood.
Harwood comes to the plate. He's struck out 3 times in this game. And this could do it, and it does. Right down the line, but when it got to first base, it was inside the line, so fielded cleanly by the first baseman, DeFilippo, excuse me, and that was it. So, ball game is over with a 6-0 win for Swampscott. And let's see, stay tuned. 6-0 the final score. And stay tuned, we'll be returning with the Marblehead Sports Shop Player of the Game.
The Marblehead Sports Shop offers custom sports apparel, team uniforms, and Marblehead branded one-of-a-kind gifts, and is proud to present the MHS Sports on MHTV Player of the Game.
Welcome back to MHS Sports on MHTV. Tonight's Marblehead Sports Shop Player of the Game is Madden Lions. Madden Lions. And Madden Lions had a really good game on the mound. And he made a great catch in center field. He kept Marblehead in the game for much of it until that 7th inning. So Madden Lions, congratulations, Madden, from the Marblehead Sports Shop and MHTV. We'd like to thank the Marblehead Sports Shop for being our community partner in bringing you the Player of the Game Award. And we'd like to thank the National Grand Bank for being our community partner in bringing you MHS Sports on MHTV. Once again, the final score, Swampscott 6, Marblehead nothing. For Jess Burton and all of us here at MHTV Sports, I'm Chris Conley. Thanks for watching. See you again next time.
NGB is always here to help.
Thank you, NGB.
No, thank you.
What would we do without NGB?
They're always so helpful.
Thanks, NGB. Thanks, NGB.
Always here to help.
Wow, thanks, NGB.
Always happy to help. I'm no hero. I'm just doing my job.
Let's hear it for NGB, huh?
Wake up.
Hey, Jim.
We have customers to take care of. Welcome to NGB. How can we help you?